beer on the wall, 100 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 100 bottles of beer on the wall. I'll count them. Passing bottles in this place, who knows that I'm around? 100 bottles of beer on the wall. I'll pass around, I love these towns. She don't care at all. I'm in this country, born in Tennessee. I'm playing with my friends and singing harmony. They all have fun, but I'm not feeling great. I put bottles on the wall, love intoxicates.
We want to start then with the visual appraisal. That's pretty easy. Hold it up to the light, guys. Take a look at your beer. What colors are you seeing here? Just shout them out.
Amber.
Amber, thank you for watching our commercials. Let's go ahead and do the second part of the visual appraisal. We want to check for clarity. So wipe off any condensation you may have in your glass. Go ahead and hold your hand behind you. Just kind of wiggle your fingers around a little bit. This very scientific step tells us two things. First of all, that you guys will do anything I tell you to because beer, and that's fine. There's no shame in that. Secondly, more importantly, this is a fully filtered beer. You should have no trouble seeing through this with your hand on the other side. So it's pretty easy. Give your beer a little swirl if you want. Tap the top, stick your nose in there, and take the smell. Don't snort it. It really works. We have time to discuss ingredients, guys, but I want to see if anybody knows. Which ingredient are you smelling right now?
Hops.
Hops. You guys are great. The only two wrong answers that we get all the time are water and beer. If your water smells like this, I don't know what you're doing here. I would stay wherever you are. And beer is not an ingredient in beer. Alright, so let's move on to step 3. We want to check body and mouthfeel. We want to see if this is a light, medium, or a heavy body beer. Light beer is going to be like water. It's going to roll right off your palate. Heavy beer is going to be like milk, cream. It's going to sort of coat your palate. It's going to leave a strong aftertaste. Medium, obviously, somewhere in between. So let's take a sip. Let's kind of swish it around a little bit. It's called chewing on your beer. See what you get. Light, medium, or heavy. Last step, taste appraisal. Everybody's favorite step. A lot of us keep kind of jumping to this step, and that's okay. We want to break it down a little further, though. We want to break this down into 2 different parts of our palate. Most people know different parts of your tongue have different taste receptors, pick up on different flavors. A lot of people skip some of those when they're drinking beer. So let's start with the sweetness receptors. Those are mostly at the tip of your tongue. Let's take a sip. Let's let it sit right up front there for a moment. See if you can get that sweetness. That's going to be balanced by the bitterness that's coming from the hops. Your bitterness receptors are at the back of your palate, right on the sides, just before you swallow. Let's take another sip. Let's let it set back there a moment. See if you can get that bitterness. The interesting thing to me about the back of your palate, the way it interacts with the hops, is that the hops sort of automatically dry your mouth out. Get you ready for that next sip. Don't fight that.
Well, we're here at the Sam Adams Brewery with Sam on New Beer's Eve. Thank you for having us, Sam.
It's a pleasure, Gabe.
What exactly made you decide to brew beer?
Well, you know, I never really started brewing beer at first. I tried it. They had it in the tea party, and I drank it. I liked it. So I downloaded the recipe, and I started doing it.
You downloaded it? Where did you download it from?
At the time, there was a library, and they had computers.
Oh, I didn't know you knew about that.
Oh, yeah.
Does it bother you that people only remember you for your beer instead of what you actually did?
Not at all.
What did you actually do?
Well, I make beer.
Exactly.
Andrew, be aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, did you guys break that window? Just headbanging or something? Yeah.
Oh, what a night. Late December 1963. What a very special time for me. 'Cause I remember what night.
Yeah! MIT students had to scheme to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Remember they did it in a barroom in Boston, right?
Yeah. Doyle's.
All right. 2 hit TV shows were filmed here. Boston Public and Boston Legal. If you ever watch those shows and reruns, they're celebrating a court case, hanging out at a bar, having fun. Double fist pump.
Doyle's.